All right. So on today's show, two things. Two things. Thing one is that whole here's a circle, and we've got a sector with a central angle of theta, and we're interested in two things. We're interested in the arc length from here to there. And if you don't remember what the arc length is, that's what this lesson is about. Arc length is theta r. And then you've got area of a sector. The sector is that area inside the wedge. And the area of a sector is 1/2 theta r squared. There's a small stipulation that you may or may not remember. What's the deal with theta? Correct. Theta has to be in radians or the whole thing doesn't work. You remember?
Yeah, yes. Thank you, sir.
So here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Circle and some angle, and it's like 225 degrees, like the temperature out here. 225 degrees, and I'll tell you that the fuzzy arc length, I would tell you what 225 is in radians, but that would spoil all the fun. So this furry arc length is 10 pi centimeters, and I want to find the area of the sector. I want to find the area of the sector. Specifically, I want to find the area of this sector, and so I'm pretty sure I know how to do that. I'm pretty sure I know how to substitute in to the blue formula to get the red formula. Arc length is theta r. Arc length is 10 pi. And I even know what theta is. Let's go into the cloud, shall we? Play everybody's favorite religious game, Convert. Multiply by pi over 180. It's a great answer. That's a great answer. Everybody's favorite cooking game, Reduce. It's when you leave a liquid and it's simmering and it reduces down. Yeah. Go better than that. 45 goes into both of those numbers, so you get 5 pi over 4. It is very helpful if you think of pi over 6 as 30 degrees and pi over 4 as 45 degrees, because I look at 225 as 5 45s. So that's 5 pi over 4s. The pi over 6 multiples go the same way. Caleb. I just gave you one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's true. So Caleb's question for all those folks at home was, do they actually give you problems where it's in degrees and you got to convert? And I said, yes, they just gave you one. So there. So I need an R. I want to know what R is. I want you to show me. 8. The pi's drop out like too many of your friends. The 4 comes up. The 5 goes down. 40 over 5 is 8. And we're done. Always answer the question, just like when your parents find that bag of oregano-type substance under your bed, and you say, Mom, have you lost weight? You're radiant. It may be true, but it doesn't answer the question. You've got to find the area, 1/2 theta r squared. Oh, this should be fun. Gladiators, amuse me. Denominator is 8. That's going to cancel out one of the 8s from up top. There it is. How am I doing, friends at home? How am I doing, friends here? Awful. I got an awful and 2 rounds of applause. Super. While I'm on the subject. Let's see. Oh, I gotta pick this out. Top or bottom? There's top and bottom. Pick one. Bottom it is. Let's pretend that the length of an arc is 10 meters and the area 10 pi. 10 pi. Ah, length of the arc is 10 pi meters and the area of the sector is 28 pi square meters. Find r and theta. This problem has come a little bit more in vogue in recent years. They're easy to generate. I generated a whole bunch for the book. You've got some central angle, call it theta, made by two radii of length r. The furry arc is 10 pi. The area inside the sector is 28 pi. Two schools of thought. One says guess and check for 3 days, and the other says use the formulas. So use the force. Area of the sector is 28 pi. Remind me the formula for area. 1/2 theta r squared. The other formula comes off of fuzzy blue guy. It's kind of like a Smurf. And that's theta r. So all I want to do is have some fun. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. How do you solve from there? Juan and Maria go to the movies. Juan buys a 1/2 theta r squared for 28 pi dollars. Doesn't really work at this point because you're not really doing the traditional elimination. You're not really multiplying by something and adding straight down. You want to substitute? What do you want to substitute for? Theta. That's a great idea. We'll substitute for theta. So theta is 10 pi over r, and we stick it. So 28 pi is 1/2 theta r squared. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. The r's drop out. The pi's drop out. Give me an R! There is no 420 anywhere near this problem, but we appreciate veiled drug references. We always do. Why don't you just throw 69 in there for fun? 28 over 5! 28 over 5, there it is. There it is, that's it, isn't it? That's it. So that's R. Need a theta. How you gonna get a theta? Stick it. So theta is 10 pi over 28 fifths. Do you want to figure out what that is? Oh, wow, you really did want to figure out. So I just figured you would say no. So copy, change, flip, and you get 50 pi over 28, and that's darn near the full circle, incidentally. That's darn near the full circle. 56 pi over 28 would be all the way around the circle, but that's a terrible drawing. You know, I used to like you. So there we go. That's just crazy. There it is, and that's that. There it is.